Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to basketball action. More basketball action here for you on yourliveevent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get that insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve, covering it all: home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com for a free quote today, as we have the Northern Cass Jaguars taking on the Grafton Spoilers on yourliveevent.com. Northern Cass comes in 5-2, Grafton at 1-3. Got lots more coming up on the Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll check in with both head coaches, Wade Hegan from Grafton and Kyle Morhart, first-year head coach for Northern Cass. Check in with both head coaches. And a little bit later on, we'll take a look at both these teams, see how they've gotten to where they've gotten so far this season. And we'll take a look around the Your Live event schedule, as well as the state schedule, some of the top games in the state. It's all coming up on our Irie Insurance pregame show here on yourliveevent.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
On our pregame coaches' comments ahead of tonight's North Dakota Class A girls basketball contest between Northern Cass from Region 1 and Grafton from Region 2. Joined by the Grafton Spoilers head coach and Wade Haugen. And Wade, regardless of how the record shakes up, I got to think every coach in the state of North Dakota wants to feel that their team has the 2 E's in encouragement and enthusiasm. Throw an I in their improvement as well.
That's right. You know, we come into the new year and you want to have that fresh start, improvement. We work on things, and I've told the girls too, these are just games that help us get better. The real season starts in end of February, so if we can just come into every game, compete, work hard, get a win. If not, just that competing and improving every game, I think and feel we can be there right at the end.
Of course, last year finishing out in the first round of the Region 2 tournament, Class A. That was a different team. This year's a different team. Kind of give us the strengths and weaknesses of the team you got this year.
These girls I have 6 seniors. They've been around each other for a long time. I was fortunate enough to coach them when they're 6th graders. So, and at that time they were very successful at a youth level. They know how to win and they work hard. And when they play together, they have the tools to be a complete team, which before Christmas break against Central Cass, I felt like they were that team that you had to guard multiple players on the floor. So just that, and just team leadership and chemistry. They all get along with each other. Girls on the bench, they all just want each other to succeed and all want to win.
Through the first few games of the season, biggest things technically you feel this team still has to hone in on before we get to the meat and potatoes of the season?
Turnovers, taking care of the ball. Last year, that was really our downfall. We averaged way too many turnovers in a game. We still have that, sometimes not valuing the ball, sometimes in throwing passes where it was really hard. Like, we probably shouldn't have thrown those passes, but just the value of the ball. Understanding that if we keep those turnovers to the lower teens instead of the 20s, that's a lot of points that we're giving that other team. So, we could pull off wins with that.
Northern Cass, what do you see in the Jaguars? What do you hope to accomplish against them, especially through the first couple quarters?
Well, Kyle always does a great job. He does a great job in Thompson as assistant. He does a great job. Crockett is legit. She's probably one of the top A players in the state of North Dakota, and she can take over a game by herself. So really focusing on not letting her take over the game and just have easy, nice shots. Make her work, because if we can make her work and maybe tire her down a little bit, contain the rest of them, that's what we're going to need to do, and rebound. Rebound's always important for us.
Wade Hegan, head coach for Grafton, joining us on our pregame coaches' comments. Head of Northern Cass Grafton this evening on yourliveevent.com. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Halsted Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halsted, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halsted Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halsted Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying solutions for these limiting factors. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show ahead of this evening's Clash of the Regions in Division A between Northern Cass and Grafton, joined by the first-year Northern Cass head coach and Kyle Morhart. And, Coach, you got a lot of opportunities throughout your many years of athletics and basketball experience to learn from some great coaches, most recently Jason Brennan up in Thompson. What do you kind of take away from those coaches that help prepare you for this new chapter?
Yeah, I've had a lot of coaches that have really influenced me. But, like I said, most recently, Coach Brennan, I basically got a 4-year degree with Coach Brennan in 3 years. So I really kind of, was fortunate enough to get that schooling in 3 years and graduate and go on to Northern Cass here. So Coach Brennan set an example. He does everything the right way, and very fortunate that I got to work in that program. And it was a tough one to leave. You have the successful program that they do have. It's just It's the players they have and the players they have coming up. It's just year after year. But it was time for me to be a head coach again, and I'm really enjoying what I'm doing.
For 5-2 through the first 7 games of the year, great that you were able on the schedule side to pack in those games and see those teams. What have you learned most about your squad in the first 7 games?
I think they're pretty much going to do whatever I ask. They are really willing to learn the game of basketball, and obviously with the new coaches system, DC did a great job last year. It's just we have different philosophies, different lineups. So now all of a sudden we're not as tall as they were last year. So we have to do a little bit different stuff defensively, and just happy with the effort's been really good. Their willingness to accept me in some ways, because it's a new coach, old guy like myself, and they didn't really know who I was. And I think that their willingness to learn and work hard for us right now, and we just have had a chance. We went to Carrington last week. We got a chance to spend the night together in the hotels there and play some cards after the game, and just the team bonding and chemistry, trying to develop that chemistry. I think it was a lot of fun.
Of course, with the first, third half of the season completed, there's still some things that I'm sure you've pinpointed that the team needs to improve upon before those regional tournaments come around. What are those things that these ladies still need to hone in on and execute?
I think it'll be what it is every season I ever coach. It's always the rebounding. Rebounding is a tough thing that, you got to want to do it. You got to have the kids that want to buy into that. And I think this group, they're trying. It's got to be more consistent. So I'm looking for consistency in every aspect of the game. And then, of course, limit our turnovers. We have a lot of breakdown and just unforced errors. And I think that if we can limit those, we're going to become a much better basketball team.
Could be a tricky matchup tonight as you got a Grafton squad that is energetic. They're enthusiastic. They are improving. They're in these games. And, oh, by the way, you're a little sidelined yourself with a couple of ladies out due to illness tonight.
Yeah, we're short a couple of girls and 2 starters, and Tess and Addie, and that's unfortunate. That happens sometimes, and it's part of what we deal with on a weekly basis or a regular basis. It's nothing new. I don't like using that saying, but the next person's got to step up, and we have some girls that have been playing. We're playing 8 girls consistently, so we'll be okay there. Won't be quite as deep, but yeah, Grafton, a squad that that game against Central Cass, it was their game at the end, and then they made a 3 at the end. Then Central Cass did with Holland, and then they ended up pulling away, but for the win. But Grafton has improved a lot since last year, and they're believing in themselves. It looks like. I watched a couple of their games on tape, and I really think that they're going to come in here believing they can get a win tonight against the Jaguars, and hopefully we are ready to play some basketball tonight.
Kyle Morhart, head coach for Northern Cass, joining us here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck this evening.
Appreciate it. Always good to see you.
And thanks again to both head coaches, Kyle Morhart, Northern Cass, and Wade Hegan from Grafton, for joining us on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get that insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. They cover it all: home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. But IrieINS.com for a free quote today. One correction to something that came up in the interview and something I said. Looking at the record, I believe the Northern Cass Jaguars 6-2, not 5-2. Though that's what I see on a DHSAA at the very least. So again, if they are 6-2, the Jags 6-2 on the season. So I wanted to make that note for you before we keep on moving on that Irie Insurance pregame show. Thanks for spending your Friday night with us. Lots of great action throughout the state and throughout the YourLiveEvent.com network. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll tell you about both these teams, how they got to where they are. And before we know it, we'll have those starting lineups and the opening tip from the Jungle Gym here at Northern Cass. Northern Cass Grafton, YourLiveEvent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Coming up back here on our Irie Insurance pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com, James Martins, Nicholas Osaby on the camera this evening as the 6-2 Northern Cass Jaguars take on the 1-3 Grafton Spoilers. Take a look at both these teams, see how they got to where they are on the season. Starting with the road team, the Spoilers, they're still looking for their first Division A victory this year. They got an opening game win against North Star, but since then have dropped 3 straight against Carrington, Crookston, and most recently Central Cass. So they don't like to play teams with C's in the name, apparently, as they're 0-3 against teams that start with the letter C. Well, fortunately for them, the first letter in Northern Cass is an N. So that might lead to a win, as they already are 1-0 against teams starting with the letter N. I'm reaching for stuff. It's 4 games in for Grafton, but they are averaging 47 points per game on offense, allowing 52 points per game on defense, coming off that 63-59 overtime loss to the Central Cass Squirrels. As for the Northern Cass Jaguars, against 6-2, their wins have tallied up. They've got 2 over Lisbon, 1 each over Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Medina, Pingree, Buchanan, and Dickinson Trinity, and White Shield. Those are your 6 wins this year for Northern Cass. Losses this season to Hazen and Valley City. Jaguars under your first-year head coach Morhart, averaging 56 points per game on offense, allowing 42 per game on defense. And they're coming off that 39-45 loss against Hazen. The neutral location, of course, that was at the Carrington Shootout. We have that one for you on YourLiveEvent.com. both coaches mentioning, again, rebounds, turnovers, the key things. But both coaches, a lot of positivity in their crews, and that's exactly what you like to see. Of course, with first-year head coach Kyle Morhart and saying that he's just happy that his ladies accept him as the coach and that they're willing to take direction. And with Wade Haugen, he's really thrilled. He thinks that this Grafton team can get further than last year's first-round exit. So we'll certainly see how that shakes up as we get to the later part of the season. Lots of games, as I mentioned earlier, on yourliveevent.com today. As Winnie Mac Ada Borup West, a girl-boy basketball doubleheader. That's on yourliveevent.com. Got a UCB United Clay Becker boys wrestling triangular. Boy, UCB is looking really good this season. Lawn Prairie Gray Eagle is at Pine River Bacchus for a girl-boy basketball doubleheader. Carrington girls are at Hillsboro Central Valley tonight. The great Kevin Kochman on the call on that one. West Fargo hosts Shanley in a boy-girl basketball doubleheader. International Falls at Red Lake Falls for boys hockey. Kindred girls host Thompson. That's a nifty one on yourliveevent.com. Should be a good contest for sure. Wapaton is at Lisbon in girls basketball action. Girls and boys basketball action, to be exact. In fact, the Thompson Kindred is also a girl-boy basketball doubleheader. So lots of doubleheaders today on yourliveevent.com. In fact, this is, and the Carrington-Hillsboro game, really the only games that aren't doubleheaders tonight, at least, are played on the basketball floors. Lots of great action today. Tomorrow, a few games as well. Maple River boys host Edgeley Cullum Montpelier. Bayport CG girls travel to Sargent County, War Road boys hockey host Detroit Lakes. And Orleans Minnewacan is at Central Cass on yourliveevent.com. That's boys basketball action. So lots of great action on yourliveevent.com. Around the state, some good games going on today. As on the girls' side, we take a look at, of course, 3 of the top 5 in AA are in action. AA number 2 Mandans at Minot North. AA number 3 Legacies at Bismarck. And number 4 AA West Fargo Horace hosts West Fargo Cheyenne. Already have one score in as well. Williston over the Minot JV, 61-60. Big matchup tonight in girls basketball action Division A. Number 3 Valley City hosts number 2 Devils Lake. And, of course, we mentioned number 4 Carrington at Hillsboro Central Valley. Thompson receive votes. Of course, they're at Kindred this evening. Receive votes Botno is hosting Beulah, and receive votes Trenton hosts Des Lacs Burlington. And in Class B, I'd say the first big test for Benson County this season. They're having a fantastic year, probably their best year in a decade. Benson County is at Langdon Area Edmore Munich, top team in B. That should be a good challenge. Number 2, Sargent County is at Wyomere Litchfield. Number 4, Maple Rivers at EKM. That's at Cullum Montpelier. And number 10, Lemoore Litchfield Marion is at Medina Pingree Buchanan. So some of the good games going on. Girls side, boys side. Let's take a look here real quick at some of the heavy hitters in Division A. Receive votes Thompson's at the top team. Of course, Kindred part of that doubleheader. Grafton boys host Botno. Number 3, Grafton. Number 5, Shiloh Christian hosts Rapid City Christian. And in Division B, number 4, West Newburgh, defending state champions, are at Turtle Mountain tonight. And number 9, our Redeemers, travels to South Prairie Max. Good action for you on yourliveevent.com as well as across the state of North Dakota. That will wrap up our Irie Insurance pregame show. Remember to get that insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. Cover it all: home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com for a free quote today. We'll break for the national anthem. We'll come back for the starting lineups next on yourliveevent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, Prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Back here at the Jungle Gym at Northern Cass, James Martins, Nicholas Osaby on the camera this evening as we're back to our starting lineups. On YourLiveEvent.com, we'll start with the visiting Grafton Spoilers. Spoilers in the maroon jerseys, white numbers outlined in gold trim down the side of the jersey and the side of the shorts rather, and of course the iconic Grafton G on the shorts as well. Grafton in black gold letters on the front of the jersey. Hey, before we get to those, a reminder that we have Grafton Park River Hockey returning next week. We have three games next week, the 7th, the 9th, and the 10th. If you're if you're missing your hockey fix at Grafton Park River, you can head out to YourLiveEvent.com next week, next Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Again, back here to basketball, the starters for the Grafton Spoiler girls, the 5'7" senior guard, number 5, Annalise Presting. The 5'10" senior forward, number 10, Molly Bjornaby. The 5'10" senior forward, number 11, Savannah Blackcloud. The 5'9" senior guard, number 22, Kate LeClaire. And the 5'5" senior guard, number 23, Peyton Ziegelman. That's the starters for head coach Wade Haugen, assisted by Jamie Stollard. And again, the spoilers going right to left on your screen this evening in those road maroons. Starters now for the home squad. The Northern Cass Jaguars, again, two usual starters out tonight due to illness. Tess Jalbert and Addie Winterquist will be out tonight. Those are two big pieces for Northern Cass. Here's how they fill the gaps. No gap needed to fill for the 5'9" senior guard, number 2, Hayden Crockett. 5'6" sophomore guard, number 4, Carly Ryder. 5'8" junior forward, number 12, Olivia Olson. 5'10" sophomore forward, number 20, Faith Fury. And the 5'5" junior guard, number 23, Reese Lavig. That's the starters. Again, Crockett, Ryder, Olson, Fury, and Lavig. Starters for head coach Kyle Morhart, assisted by Scott Kelly and Abby Hussar. And again, the Jags in the white jerseys, black numbers outlined in gold. Jaguars in cursive in black outlined in gold on the front of the jersey. They go left to right on your screen here this evening. We're back for the opening tip next on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Just in time for the opening tip on YourLiveEvent.com. It's up, it's away, and the Spoilers win the tip. And right out of the gate, a missed shot. And we are underway in the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Good quick start there for the Spoilers. They missed the shot. And the Jags get an opportunity here first and foremost. Here's Lavig, left side, scoops it back. Out into the left corner, driving baseline. Shot is missed. A couple of misses early for each side. Back the other way come the Spoilers. Driving baseline, kick out, top of the key. Now out to the right-hand side, Preston. Try to sling it and turns it over. First turnover of the game against Grafton. As the Jaguars get their second opportunity of the night. Stuffage, it'll stay with Northern Cass after Black Cloud got her paws in there. So the Jags will keep here. Into Crockett. Crockett, step back three. Off the mark, left side. It's pinballed out of bounds. Last touch by the Spoilers. Both teams now combined 0 for 3 from the field to start the game. 7:07 remaining here in the opening quarter. Again on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Shared our heritage and our future. Locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. Right corner there for Fury. Drops it off for Crockett. Makes the move. Step back three again. It's short on the right side this time. And the rebound goes to the Spoilers. And they nearly turn it over, but they save it. Down towards Black Cloud. It's knocked out of bounds by Fury. And so the Spoilers will keep here. Inbound in the corner. Shot is up and missed. And the rebound tracked down there by Reese Lavig. Back come the Jags. They lose control. And so does Grafton. And 4 turnovers combined in the first minute and a half. We have no baskets completed. Both teams combined 0 for 5. Here's Black Cloud. Dropped off here now for Preston. Finds down low LeClaire, and LeClaire puts it in. Kate LeClaire with our first bucket of the game. 2-0 in favor of Grafton. By the way, for a couple of things, Grafton on a 1-3-1 zone defense to open up the game. As Crockett tries to traverse it, draws a jump ball, goes back to Grafton. So the 1-3-1 defense works there for the Spoilers. As LeClaire with it. Down to Black Cloud at the free throw line, hooks it there. Back inside. Good ball movement there by the Spoilers. 3-ball, top of the key. Missed off the left side, and a nice snag rebound there by Carly Ryder. Here's Ryder, top of the key. Nice move over the left side of the paint. Shot is up and missed. Black Cloud pulls down the rebound. Black Cloud already up to a couple of boards here in the game. As it'll be our first foul of the contest. It's going to go against Reese Lavig. As the Spoilers there bring it back. Bounced to LeClaire, our only points of the game so far. So I was going to mention Grafton C-Squad and JV one-handedly. Big wins for both those teams. As Crockett knocks it out of bounds. Question tonight for Kyle Morhart's squad is going to be depth, as he's already down a couple of ladies due to illness. Only has 11 dressed on the varsity rosters. Black Cloud, nice speed and score. Black Cloud buries the jumper from the left side. It's 4-zip. Here's Crockett, and we get a whistle and a timeout called. Kyle Morhart and the Jags. 4-0 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Grafton leads, 4:56 remaining in the opening quarter.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout, It's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 4-0. Early lead for the Spoilers. Looking to snap a 3-game losing skid. Zane and Crockett and the Jaguars trying to get back in the win column themselves. Oh, nice take to the cup. Carly Ryder missed the shot, but she draws the foul. Northern Cass starts out the night 0 for 4. As it'll go against Kate LeClaire, her first, and the team's first of the quarter is Carly Ryder. The 5'6" sophomore, will be making her first starts of her high school career, misses it short. She'll get one more chance here. Second one is good. 1 for 2 at the charity stripe there. That's the first point of the game for Northern Cass. 4:42 to go here in this opening quarter on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Dropped off left wing there for Presting. Slings it there to Bjornaby. Now near the corner. Back out to Black Cloud and around to LeClaire. LeClaire dropped off. Nice hook in for Black Cloud, and Savannah Black Cloud getting going here. Couple of buckets, couple of boards, and it's 6-1. Grafton has led the entire way. Crockett hooks it over to Ryder. Round the horn in the corner to Fury. Fury wheeling around, skips it back over to Crockett, knocked out of bounds by LeClaire. And checking in off the bench, our first sub of the game, Cindy Suda, the 5'10 senior, gets onto the floor. Some nice size there for Grafton interiorly. As Crockett skies a 3. Missed it left side. Rebound pulled down, but a jump ball. It'll stay Jaguar basketball. Olivia Olsen with her second board of the game, but Northern Cass cannot find the bottom of the basket. So we get our first sub for the Jaguars. Coming in for Northern Cass, this is Cadence Hussar, the 5'5" 7th grader, the only 7th grader on the roster. Lavig chucks it towards Fury. Tried to deal it in towards Hussar. Back to Crockett, top of the key. Crockett backing down. Off the box, missed. Rebound, Black Cloud. And Crockett takes it away and draws the foul. Will be a shooting foul there. And it will go against Black Cloud. Savannah Black Cloud's her first. Second team foul. Black Cloud well on her way to a double-double with 4 points and 3 rebounds as Crockett buries the free throw. Northern Cass 0 for 7 to start the game. Crockett misses the second one short, and Black Cloud pulls down her 4th board of the game. She already has a 4 and 4 on the night. Here's Presting, 20-footer right side, in and out, and Lavig is there for the board. Lavig back down to Fury on the baseline. Fury looking to deal it into Crockett. And it's another jump ball. It's like our 4th jump ball already tonight. It'll go back to Grafton. So Lavig with a couple of boards. Olsen with a couple of boards. And Ryder with a board there for Northern Cass. They're even on the rebounds. 5 apiece. Both teams. 3:10 to go in the opening quarter. 6-2. Under Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Black Cloud inside, kick out, LeClaire, step back 3, in and out, rebound. Lavig was looking for it, she draws the foul on the way down, and that's the 3rd team foul of the quarter for the Grafton Spoilers. It'll go against Black Cloud, that's a big second foul early, and Black Cloud has to go to the bench. Lineup gets a little bit smaller as Bjornaby comes back out onto the floor. Across the timeline, dropped off from Hussar to Lavig. Nice give and go. Back to Hussar. She was looking back for Lavig, but the Jaguars turned it over. LeClaire, left wing 3. Dies on the back of the rim. Rebound up for grabs. It's taken there by Olivia Olsen. Crockett with it, left side. Looking for any sort of space. She'll try to create it herself. Oh, kaboom! Another Crockett rocket right there, 6-5. Of course, her siblings know a thing or two about hitting shots on the basketball floor. That's the first made field goal of the game for Northern Cass. Bjornaby back for the Spoilers. They were the 5th seed in last year's Region 2 Division A tournament. Lost to 4-1 Minnewacan in the first round. Good ball movement there. 9 on the shot clock. Got to do something with it, and drawing the foul. There's Peyton Ziegelman. Foul will go against Reese Lavig. That is now her second. Team's second. And Ziegelman will stay to shoot the free throws. First free throw attempts of the game for the Spoilers. First one is good. As Ryder back on the floor there for the Jags. So again, with Winterquist and Jaubert out of the game with illness. It's only a couple of players now, 3 players that we have not seen on the floor yet for Northern Cass. There's a missed shot, another rebound for Olivia Olson. I should say missed free throw. Another rebound for Olivia Olson. And Crockett comes back quickly. Hayden Crockett up to 6 points. And we're tied at 7. Good feed back the other way is Paige Suda. Her first bucket of the game. 9-7. It's a 5-point lead. It's 6-1 since then. The Jaguars have come alive, but a missed shot there by Fury. Rebound there for Sydney Suda, and she draws the foul. And so that'll go against Olivia Olson, her first, team's third of the quarter. Again, Olivia Olson, no points, but 4 rebounds in the game so far. Inside, Suda, nice post, and draws the foul. As this one's going to go, Olivia Olson, that is her second. So now Olson with 2 and Lavig with 2. So Morhart's got to think deep on his bench. As Sydney Suda makes the first. Get one more opportunity. It's up, and it is good. So after a nice little run by the Jags to tie it at 7, Grafton goes back on a 4-0 run to regain the lead. Here's Crockett. And missed shot, but a rebound, and then threw it away, and then Northern Cass threw it away as well. And you got to think that, with the illness, it's going to be really tough for Northern Cass. The illness is for the other 2 players. Hayden Crockett's doing about everything she can to create space, but just got to find another outlet as Crockett is able to get her hands on it. Grafton turns it over for the 4th time here this quarter. Both teams 4 turnovers in the opening quarter. Pretty respectable there for a quarter. Hussar in the corner. Driving, kick out, Ryder. Thought about it. We'll take it back out. Out to Fury. Inside Ryder. Nice deal back out to Lavig. And it's taken away. 28 seconds left in the opening quarter. Presting. Driving at the free throw line. Knocked away. Ryder went after it. Grafton keeps. Looking for Suda, and she watches it go out of bounds. Both teams now with 5 turnovers in this opening quarter. 18.3 on the clock. Shot clock obviously turned off, so the Spoilers with a great opportunity, or the Jaguars, with a great opportunity to get some points here before the end of the quarter. Crockett taking a breath, a much-deserved breath. Of course, she's been in the whole game, and she might have a long night. Looking to create space with 4, trying to get into Ryder, finds her for a moment, but taken away by Bjornaby, and the clock runs out in the first quarter. At the end of the first, on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Grafton 11, Northern Cass 7.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Second quarter about to get underway on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martins, Nicholas Osaby on the camera this evening. 11-7. Grafton Spoilers with the slight edge. Lavig in the corner finds some space for three. Can't put it down. As Grafton pulls down the rebound. Up ahead, Suda puts it in. Sydney Suda. First made field goal of the game. On the rebound and hurry up the floor. Nice shot there for Carly Ryder. Ryder and Crockett so far have done all the scoring. It's 13-9. Here's Presting. Deals it on the baseline. Nice find to Bjornaby. Missed the shot but draws the foul. Good assist there by Paige Suda. Near assist by Paige Suda. Foul will go against, oh boy, that is Reese Lavig's third. First of the quarter. And so Molly Bjornaby at the line for two shots. She makes the first. She's the third spoiler to go to the free throw line tonight. As Lavig has to go to the bench, and coming in her place there, Lauren Johnson, the 5'10 junior. So the only two now we have not seen. Again, Jalbert and Winterquist out with illness as Bjornaby pushes Grafton's lead to its largest at 6. Only two we haven't seen tonight, Carson Melander and Nyla Erickson, a couple of freshmen. Crockett splits the defense and draws the foul. This one will go against Kate LeClaire. That's her second. And the team's first. So all the fouls going on. We've had, let's see here, 9 combined fouls. They've gone on 4 different players combined, 2 for each side. As Crockett at the line makes the first. Boy, and Northern Cass wants to go to 7-2 on the season. They got to find somebody else to get some buckets outside of Crockett and right now Ryder. Cut the lead to 4, though, 15-11. Is looking in for Suda, and Presting recovers well. Nice cut on the baseline. Paige Suda. Her second bucket of the game, 17-11. 6:45 to go here in the opening half on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Deep three for Crockett. Kaboom on a rattle. Our second Crockett rocket of the game. And the lead is down to 3. Bjornaby in the corner now. Presting looking in for Suda. And Crockett swipes it away and gets the steal. Lost control for a moment. It's a jump ball. It'll stay Grafton basketball. Oh, I should say it'll go back to Grafton. So Northern Cass, 7 turnovers in the first half so far. Grafton with 6. As inbound there for Paige Suda. Rifles it in to Presting. Jumper on the right side is short, and the rebound taken by Hussar. Up ahead to Crockett. Crockett, nice find to Ryder. Back to Crockett. She's surrounded. Turnaround is good. Surrounded doesn't matter. As Hayden and Crockett are really starting to heat up here now for the Jags. 13 of the 16 points into Suda. Back out. And it's a foul. Hussar going to be called for that one. That is her first. And again, the 7th grader, Cadence Hussar. Second team foul of the quarter as that shot is airmailed. Rebound, though, by Suda underneath the basket, but she's going to throw it away. Grafton's 7th turnover of the game here. As Northern Cass gets it back, looking for their first lead of the contest. Gave up the first 4 points and 6 of the first 7 in the game. Crockett looking for some help. Nice shot inside, just off the mark for Johnson, and a rebound for Hussar. Second chance for the Jags. Back out to Crockett. Crockett off the screen from Johnson. Jumpers up and missed. Rebound, it's a jump ball. And it goes the Jaguars' way. Boy, we have had about 17 jump balls in this first half as Hussar Shot is missed. Hussar gets her miss. And last touch there by Grafton. As we get a sub coming in and coming onto the floor for the Jags, it is not sure who's wearing the 5 jersey there. Missed shot, but another opportunity. Olsen pulls down her 5th rebound of the game. Ryder for 3, off the box and in. Bank North is still open. Go to Heritage Bank. They're both still open here. 19-17. The 3-pointer by Ryder gives the lead to Northern Cass for the first time here this evening. Grafton with a missed shot, but drawing the foul there. This is going to go here against Brinley Winterquist coming up from the JV side. And because of the illness, so Fury checks back in there for the Jaguars. As free throws coming up here. Second one is good as well. We're tied at 19. Winterquist. Back over Ryder with a jumper. Missed it right side, and the rebound hauled in by Bjernaby. Back up the floor goes Presting. Bjernaby had it for a moment and then lost it. Northern Cass brings it back. As Hussar trying to find an opening and instead turns it over. 19-19. Black Cloud, kick out. 3-ball, in and out there. Rebound is up and good for Bjernaby after the miss by Ziegelman. And the Jaguars find themselves back down by 2, 21-19. Winterquist snaps it over to Hussar. She lost control, and it's going to go back to Grafton. 3:27 remaining in this opening half. A fast-moving second quarter as Crockett comes back in after the brief rest. Also in for the first time tonight, the 5'9" junior forward for Grafton, L. Schumacher, goes on the floor. LeClaire in space. Short rebound, Schumacher. Schumacher rifles it back. It's a long 2, in and out. And the rebound this time goes to Olivia Olsen, who's pulled down 6 rebounds in this first half. Up the floor quickly goes Crockett. Ryder. Kickball. And so Northern Cass keeps with 3 minutes to go here in this opening half. Crockett still with the majority of the points tonight. She's got 13 of the team's 19. The other 6 have gone to Carly Ryder. As a foul is drawn there by Ryder on Black Cloud. That is her 3rd. Second of the quarter as well. As back on the floor, Sydney Suda for Grafton also. Crockett will shake and bake, step back at the free throw line, in and out. Rebound hauled in by Fury. Crockett, deep 3, off the mark. It's a foul after the rebound there by Peyton Ziegelman. And we got a timeout call by Wade Haugen and the Spoilers. 21-19. Grafton with a slight edge on yourliveevent.com under Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Another Bank North timeout. You know it's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 21-19. Grafton has held the lead for the majority of the half. Northern Cats had it briefly in the second quarter. As the Spoilers trying to navigate the man-to-man defense here. From Grafton, LeClaire driving, shooting, missing, but drawing the foul. And the foul will go against Faith Fury. That is her first. And the team's fifth, excuse me. As Kate LeClaire goes back to the free throw line. She was 2 for 2 earlier on the trip, and it's her first miss. Second one is up and good. She's up now to 5 points. A very balanced attack for Grafton. She leads all scorers, or all Grafton Spoilers. Hayden Crockett leads all scorers with 13. Fury in the corner. Brinley Winterquist at the top of the key. Now Crockett. Crockett steps into a free throw line jumper. Doinks off the back. Trying to be kicked out there by Winterquist. And it'll be taken there by Ziegelman. Nice feed down low and one. El Schumacher had some wheels on that one. As the foul will go against Hayden Crockett. That's her first. Already in the bonus. Ziegelman after the rebound. Nice find. And Schumacher can't complete the old-fashioned three-point play, but LeClaire tracks down the rebound. And so Grafton with another chance. Inside to Suda. Missed shot, but a foul. And so going back to the line here goes Sydney Suda. As Lauren Johnson called for her first foul. Foul starting to pile up here in the first half for Northern Cass as Sydney Suda connects on the free throw. She now has 5 points. Suda's second is missed, and the rebound taken by Brinley Winterquist. Winterquist holds on to the ball, gets it up ahead to Fury. Crockett now with 100 seconds to go in the second quarter. Crockett rocket on the way. Kaboom for Hayden Crockett. And the lead is down to 3, 25-22. We had an 11-7 score at the end of the first quarter. Points of flurry here in the second as LeClaire loses it out of bounds. It's a turnover. Grafton with their 9th of the game. Both teams 9 turnovers here. 1:23 remaining here in the opening half. Northern Cass trying to tie or cut it to 1 here in this possession. Crockett. Fury on the left-hand side. Now Johnson, Ryder, dealing it in towards Crockett. She's surrounded. Crockett. Winterquist, Brinley Winterquist, top of the key. Try to deal it towards Johnson, but Schumacher was there with a hand to knock it out of bounds. 9 on the shot clock here, 56.8 on the game clock. As Johnson inbound Crockett with 8, 7. Crockett goes to work, left side of the lane, loses control of the ball, gets her missed shot, and 1 for Hayden Crockett. Crockett's first rebound of the game. Crockett was 6 points in the first quarter. She's got 12 here in the second. And trying to make it 13 in the second quarter alone and trying to give us our third tie since the opening tip. It's up. It's missed. Rebound pulled down by Schumacher. Up ahead quickly towards LeClaire. It's good. Kate LeClaire's first made field goal of the second quarter makes it 27-24. Shot clock and game clock about a 3-second differential. Crockett going to work again. Slings it up there. Missed. Rebound taken by Sydney Suda. And back come the Spoilers here. On the right side, LeClaire. Shot clock turned off. LeClaire looking for some opening. Trying to direct it there, Sydney Suda. In the corner, Presting looking inside and nearly turned over. Presting, long jumper left side is short. Rebound, Schumacher at the horn, puts it in. Schumacher with the board and bucket. 29-24 at the end of the first half. The Grafton Spoilers with the lead over the Northern Cass Jaguars on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
At the half on YourLiveEvent.com, we got the Rosettes, the eldest squad, I do believe, performing for us here at the half. We had a younger squad there on the JV side. Again, this is the halftime show here on YourLiveEvent.com. Halftime show here at Northern Cass, presented by Hunter Insurance. At Hunter Insurance, they're dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. More information online, hunterinsuranceagency.com. Again at the half, 29-24, the Grafton Spoilers with the lead over the Northern Cass Jaguars. The Spoilers came out on a 6-1 run to start the game, and they had as much as a 6-point lead, but Northern Cass's Hayden Crockett, the senior, with a couple of illnesses, keeping a couple of other starters out of the game. She's doing most of the work herself. 18 points. She's knocked down 3 3-pointers and connected on 3 of 4 from the free throw line. The only other scorer in the game, Carly Ryder, with 6 points. That is all the scoring for Northern Cass. Meanwhile, a much more balanced attack for Grafton. You have 7 different scorers, with 6 of them getting between 4 and 7 points. That's exactly what you want if you're Wade Haugen squad. 7 points, Kate LeClaire with the lead for the team. 5 points for Sydney Suda, and then 4 players have 4 points. Molly Bjornaby, Savannah Blackcloud, Paige Suda, and Elle Schumacher. 1 point as well for Peyton Ziegelman. Those almost all those same players have at least 2 rebounds. So a lot of balance. You have 6 different Spoilers with at least 2 rebounds. Leading rebounders, Sydney Suda and Savannah Blackcloud with 4 each. Conversely, you have 3 Jaguars with at least 2 rebounds, led by Olivia Olsen, 6. Cadence Hussar with 3, and Reese Lavig with 2 as well. Couple of ties, couple of lead changes in that opening half. We had 9 turnovers each side. Largest lead, I believe, for Northern Cass was 2. And largest lead for Grafton, again, was 6. Doing the live tally here for Grafton. In the first quarter, they were 4 of 12 from the field. In the second quarter, they were 6 of 16. For a total of 10 of 28 in the first half, which I am no math major by any means, but doing the trusty calculator there, 35%, 36% from the field. Not too bad for a first half of scoring. Meanwhile, for Northern Cass, they were 2 of 11 from the field in the first quarter. And they were 6 of 15, rather, in the second quarter. For a combined 8 of 26, which would be 31% from the field in the first half. Free throw line, as I mentioned, the Jaguars in the first half, they were 4 of 7 from the line, just a little over 50%. Meanwhile, for Grafton in the first half, let's see here, they were 6 of 9 in the second quarter, 3 of 4 in the first quarter, 9 of 13 from the free throw line in the first half there for the Grafton Spoilers. So again, those are your halftime stats and analysis. Again, presented by Hunter Insurance Agency. Hunter Insurance Agency is dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. More information online, hunterinsuranceagency.com. Take a quick break. We'll be back with the second half on yourliveevent.com next.
Drain time and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Tick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Second half about to start here on yourliveevent.com. James Martins, Nicholas Osby on the camera. Again, our halftime presented by Hunter Insurance. And let's take a quick peek, if we can, inside some of these Your Live Event contests. Oh, let's look at Thompson Kindred girls. And that's part of the doubleheader here tonight. And I believe Thompson wins the girls' game. Right now, they're interviewing Addison Sage. I'm guessing that's as a player of the game, possibly. So head on over there. Boys' game still to follow. LiveEvent.com. Let's get a little peek in at, maybe Winnie Mac, Adaborp West. Let's see if the boys' game is on tap yet. Not quite yet. So the girls, they're still wrapping up the girls' contest. Let's check in at Wahpeton Lisbon right now, see what's going on there. And it looks like they're about to go to the boys' game, I believe. So, lots of action on yourliveevent.com. Again, we are back here as we start the second half. And James Martins, Nicholas Osaby on the camera this evening. A 29-24 lead for the Spoilers, and they have the ball with their starters out on the floor. Black Cloud, Bjornaby, Presting, miscommunication with LeClaire. And Crockett says, thank you very much. I'll take that and score. Hayden Crockett, 20 points on the game. Lead is down to 3, 29-26. By the way, Peyton Ziegelman, the other starter on the floor there for the Spoilers. In their maroon jerseys, white numbers, gold letters, and gold trim. As Bjornaby in the corner, Presting in the Black Cloud. Slings it back out. 3 ball on the way. Short rebound taken by Fury. And the Jags bring it back here. Left side, Ryder. All the way around to Crockett off the screen from Olsen. Crockett goes through 3 Spoilers and scores. Hayden Crockett. She is the real deal, as Wade Haugen was saying on the pregame coach's comments. She's got 22 now for the game. The rest of her team was 6. 3 ball for LeClaire. Dies on the back of the rim, and the rebound goes to Reese Lavig. Lavig steps into a long 2. Can't quite fall. Rebound Ryder. Missed as well. And Bjornaby will pull it down. And we get a timeout called by Grafton. LeClaire with the buckets, by the way, on the back end. She's up to 9 points to lead all Spoilers. 31-28, our score here. Let's keep it here on this Bank North timeout. Again, at Bank North, they've been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. See what values-based banking can do for you. Visit banknorth.bank today. That's banknorth.bank today. Bank North, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Get out of this Bank North timeout. So the Jaguars bring it up here. 3 ball for Ryder is missed, and the rebound hauled in by Molly Bjornaby. Jump ball, though, it'll stay Jaguar basketball. Inbound there to Fury. Now Ryder. Back to Crockett. Crockett on the move. Crockett lost it and taken away there. Crockett tried to get it back and nearly did. Back with it for 3. LeClaire missed. Rebound Suda missed. Suda with another chance. And she'll pull it out now. Back into Suda. She delivers this time. Sydney Suda now up to 7 points and a couple of boards for the game. 33-28. Crockett, deep 3. Just off the mark, and the rebound goes to Peyton Ziegelman. 3 ball for LeClaire is short, and the rebound pulled in by Lavig. Lavig, Lauren Johnson, Ryder, Crockett, and Fury out there. Ryder, back Lauren Johnson. Inside to Crockett, sneaks back out to Ryder. Ryder looking to drive, lost control there. And Grafton gets the turnover on Northern Cass. Nice movement there. Sydney Suda again. She's up to 9 now. Her and LeClaire each with 9 points and the largest lead of the game for Grafton. Timeout called by Kyle Morhart and the Jags. 35-28, 4:57 to go here in the third quarter on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
It's out of another Bank North timeout. Values-based banking. Learn more at iBank North at banknorth.bank. 35-28. Crockett driving. Layup is missed, but she draws the foul. As Crockett back to the free throw line, the foul is going to go against Cindy Suda. That is her first, team's first. Crockett first at the line is missed. Crockett at the line tonight. She is 3 of 6. And again, she's done everything tonight, especially on the offensive end of the ball. She makes the second, 35-29. Paige Suda back with it for the Spoilers. Directing traffic. Dropped off, Presting. Hooks it over to Ziegelman. Now Bjornaby. Presting. Taken away by Ryder. Carly Ryder off to the races and miss. Rebound hauled down there by Paige Suda and the Spoilers. Grafton back with it. Here was Ziegelman. Layup for Bjornaby is missed. Suda picks it up. Kick out, Presting, miss. And the rebound taken now by Johnson, but taken away, and the foul. Northern Cass, 4 turnovers this half so far, just 1 for Grafton is Molly Bjornaby. She's up to 6 rebounds and 4 points. For Bjornaby, the senior. First one is missed at the line. One more chance here. Bjornaby's second is good. So lead back up to 7, 36-29. 4 minutes remaining here in the third. Crockett, nice move through all 4 Grafton defenders in the paint. Missed the shot, but she draws the foul. And that's Cindy Suda. That's her third. Team second. As Crockett back at the line, she was just 1 for 2. Makes the first. As Brinley Winterquist and Cadence Hussar back on the floor there for Johnson and for Lavig, I believe. There's a bucket for Crockett. 36-31. Under 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. El Schumacher back on the floor for the Spoilers. Finds Bjornaby, missed the shot, but draws another foul. I'll see who they charge that one to. They will give it to Cadence Hussar, her second. Team second. As Molly Bjornaby is back on the line here. She's 3 of 4 from the charity stripe tonight. First one is missed. One more chance here to put the lead back to 6. She does just that on a rattle. Make one, or miss one, make one, miss one, make one. 37-31. 3:44 to go here in the third. Hussar driving, snaps it back. Jumper is up and good for Carly Ryder. Ryder's first bucket here of the second half. Dealt in on the other end. Schumacher finds Paige Suda. Nice passing around the ball. Everybody gets a chance here. Schumacher tripped and lost the ball, but it goes out of bounds. By the way, Northern Cass still has just 2 players in the scorers column. Hayden Crockett with 25 and 8 for Carly Ryder. Nobody else has scored tonight for Northern Cass. Baseline, lost it for a moment. Schumacher has it. Paige Suda now. And here's a 3 by Ziegelman. It's missed. Rebound taken by Winterquist. And Winterquist, her second rebound of the game. Winterquist. Ryder with some space. Jumper. A floater is missed, and the Jags can't quite track it down. The rebound goes to nobody. And in the end, it goes back to Grafton. LeClaire's back out on the floor there for the Spoilers, trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. They are 0-3 against teams starting with the letter C. They're 1-0 against teams starting with the letter N. That omen doesn't bode well tonight for Northern Cass. Paige Suda had some space. She'll go inside and kick it back out to Presting. Now 3 for LeClaire, in and out. A rebound taken by Presting. Trying to snap it back, and we get a foul. As I think it'll be a reach on. Reach is going to be on Paige Suda, her first, team's third, and they'll turn the ball over there for the Spoilers. Back comes Northern Cass here. Crockett inside Ryder. Back out Hussar. Hussar jumper missed. Rebound hauled in there by Schumacher. Now Schumacher up the floor quickly to Presting. Bjornaby will take it back out here. 2 minutes to go in the third. Presting. Top of the key here, LeClaire. Now right wing, Paige Suda. Steps on, right elbow. Back out top of the key. Kaboom! Splash for Kate LeClaire. Her first made three-pointer of the contest. The lead is back up to 7, 40-33. 100 seconds to go in the third. Nice find into Fury. And she couldn't get it to fall. Maybe that's a block. Leads to a turnover and a takeaway there by the Spoilers. 14 turnovers on the game for Northern Cass and 11 for Grafton. Paige Suda, big drive here, or big possession here for the Spoilers. And they throw it away. Missed opportunity there for Grafton to really push the lead. 1:19 to go in the third. Crockett and the Jaguars, again without Tess Jalbert and Addie Winterquist tonight. Two big pieces of their offense. Crockett 3, kaboom! The fourth Crockett rocket of the game. 40-36, 60 seconds to go in the third. And the Spoilers turn it over. They've been doing really well so far in the half. A couple of costly mistakes back-to-back. Hussar with some space. Back out to Ryder through the wickets. Up for grabs. Presting has it. The Jags turn it back over. Schumacher went through her hands. Missed the shot. Rebound up for grabs to the floor. Who's going to get it? Rugby style out to Bjornaby. And LeClaire will put it in. After all that, 42-36, shot clock is turned off, and Aiden Crockett can slow it down just a bit. Far side for Hussar, 10 seconds. Ryder to Crockett, way too much space. She takes advantage. Floater is missed, rebound, pinballs to Presting at the horn, short. Good chance, though, Annalise Presting. At the end of the third quarter, it is 42-36. Grafton with the lead on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Release the regulation on yourliveevent.com. James Martins alongside Nicholas Osaby on the camera here this evening. As Grafton will start with the ball. They've held the lead for the majority of the game as they nearly turn it over. LeClaire for 3. Kaboom! Big 3 for Kate LeClaire. She's opened up the game here considerably in the second half. 17 points to lead all Spoilers. And a 45-36 9-point lead, the largest of the game. Crockett nearly lost it. She's able to recover. Zips it back around to Winterquist. What about a three? And, oh, that could have been a travel. Kind of lost the ball. Looking into Lavik. She lost control, and Grafton with the steal. Up ahead here, and a foul on Hayden Crockett. That is her second. Team's first of the quarter. As Grafton keeps trying to push it to double digits, the lead for the first time tonight. Schumacher, double team, LeClaire. This would be a backbreaker. Missed. Rebound taken there by Hayden Crockett. Crockett fadeaway jumpers missed. Rebound. Jump ball. It'll stay Jag basketball. As Black Cloud and Cindy Suda will check in for Schumacher and Björneby. Big possession here for Northern Cass. They got to get something on the board. Winterquist for three. Off the back of the iron. A rebound taken for Annalise Presting. Presting 3 big rebounds here in the second half. Back the other way. Ziegelman lost it out of bounds. Rebounded nobody. And so Northern Cass gets it back. Of course, still plenty of time. 6.5 minutes to go. Down 9 with Hayden Crockett. Make a three from virtually anywhere on the floor. Olivia Olson been quiet on the boards here in the second half. Crockett looking to create some space. Presting takes it away. Looking for some help. LeClaire splits the defenders. Missed the shot. It's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jags. And it's almost just been too much to bear tonight for Hayden Crockett, an incredible player, and it's just kind of bad luck for the Jags. Those couple of illnesses on a already small roster. A good roster, but a small one. Runner in the lane for Ziegelman is good. Peyton Ziegelman at last, her first made field goal, 47-36, and Kyle Morhart's got to try to regroup the Jags. See if he can get a spark here for a late comeback. 6:04 to go here in this opening, or in this last quarter of regulation here on YourLiveEvent.com. Northern Cass down 11.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Out of another Bank North timeout. Bank North timeout on YourLiveEvent.com. And at Bank North, they've been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank. It's banknorth.bank. Northern Cass in desperate need of some points here as they trail by 11. First 5 points of the quarter going Grafton's way. Hussar, Winterquist, top of the key. Olsen on the right-hand side, now Hussar again. Hussar looking, driving, traipsing. It's a jump ball. It'll stay Jag basketball, 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Inbound Hussar gets it into Crockett. Crockett trying to create some space on Presting, lowers the shoulder, keeps control. Winterquist, and a travel. Northern Cass, 17 turnovers for the game. Grafton with 13. As LeClaire will inbound here. Carly Ryder back on the floor for the Jags. Northern Cass starting to run short on time here. Presting. Over to LeClaire. Suda. Turnover. Grafton's 5th of the half. Northern Cass still breathing here. Pushed up the floor there by Crockett. Good take to the cup, missed it. And the rebound, Black Cloud will take it. Back up the floor, Cindy Suda miss. Rebound, LeClaire miss, but a foul. And back to the line, Kate LeClaire really come on in the second half. And leads all Spoilers with 17 points. She misses that one, though. So keeps the Jags alive and breathing right now. It's Reese Lavig. Again, an already shortened roster. Lavig goes to the trainer's cart. We hope she's okay. As LeClaire knocks in the free throw, 18 points, 4 rebounds for Kate LeClaire. And a 12-point lead now, 48-36. Winterquist, Ryder, Crockett. Jumper at the free throw line is good for Hayden Crockett, her first point of the fourth quarter. She's got at least 6 points in each of the quarters so far. Up now to 30. 48-38, 4:50 to go here in regulation. Presting. Spoilers looking for a few key buckets to put the game away. Black Cloud had it, lost it, out of bounds. Last touch by Ryder, and Ryder might have done better to just let Black Cloud run herself out of bounds. But the Spoilers will keep 23 in the shot clock here. Inbound baseline right. Into Black Cloud, missed it short, rebound, ends up getting out to Winterquist. Crockett, nice feed to Ryder off the box and in for Carly Ryder. And a timeout is called by Wade Haugen after back-to-back buckets for the Jags, trim the lead to 8. 4:28 remaining here in regulation. We'll keep it here. It's another Bank North timeout here. On yourliveevent.com, values-based banking. You can learn more at banknorth.bank, banknorth.bank. Well, for Northern Cass, 6-2 record. 2 losses this season coming against Valley City and Hazen. Of course, both teams Division A teams. Grafton's losses have kind of run the gambit. A couple of Division A losses, Central Cass and Carrington. A loss as well to Crookston. Played the Pirates there. The Minnesota side as Grafton gets the ball here, and they nearly throw it away, and they do. Exactly what you don't want to do with a 12-point lead. That's trickled down to 8, and Hayden Crockett on a full head of steam. Crockett, a little bit of a ball fake, scoops her way through all 5 Spoilers, and a foul is drawn. It'll go against Cindy Suda. That is her 4th. And the team's first of the quarter. Hayden Crockett back at the line. Couple of big free throws. Can't quite connect there on the first one. As checking in for Northern Cass, Carson Melander, the 5'3 freshman, on the floor for the first time here tonight. Olsen will take a quick rest as Crockett's free throw is good. The second one is good. 48-41, little 5-0 run here. Or 5-1 run for the Jags. Bjornaby in the lane, should have shot that. Presting for 3, short. Big miss, big board by Bjornaby. LeClaire for 3, kaboom, that's a dagger. Wade Haugen calls a timeout, 51-41, Kate LeClaire with a massive three-pointer. Before that, Molly Bjornaby with a big board. 51-41, 3:53 remaining in regulation on yourliveevent.com.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Coming out of another Bank North timeout. Values-based banking. Learn more at banknorth.bank. That's banknorth.bank. Big threes for Kate LeClaire. She's knocked down 3 of them in the second half. LeClaire with 7 of the team's 9 points in the fourth quarter. They lead at 51-41. YourLiveEvent.com trying to hand the Northern Cass Jaguars their second straight loss, and in doing so, give Grafton just their second win of the year. Brinley Winterquist, now Hussar. Top of the key, Ryder for 3. Dies on the right side. A rebound hauled in by Black Cloud. Crockett tips it out of bounds, trying to save it. It'll stay Grafton basketball. Savannah Black Cloud now with 6 rebounds on the game unofficially. Molly Bjerteby, the team lead with 8. Bjerteby 8 boards and 6 points for the senior. Full court press there for the Jags as we get a 10-second call. Turnover there for Grafton. And I don't want to be Wade Haugen's heart doctor right now. So many close games for Grafton in the last 3. They've been in every game. They do not want to let this one slip away. Crockett, jumper on the left side is good. Hayden Crockett now with 33, 51-43. Full court press once again, and it's a foul this time. Fouls to give for Northern Cass. They've got 1 left to give. Carly Ryder, her second. Team's third. And there's the 4th. On the inbound there to Ziegelman. Hussar's charged with the foul this time, her 3rd. Again, that's the last one to give before we get bonus time. Bjerteby out to Presting. 3 minutes to go in regulation, an 8-point game. Black Cloud. Looking, drops it off now LeClaire. LeClaire battling on the right side of the paint. Black Cloud extra pass over to Ziegelman. Black Cloud top of the key. LeClaire, it's a jumper. She'll take the jumper in and out. Rebound up to the floor. It's a jump ball. It'll stay Grafton basketball. 2:35 to go here in regulation. Inbound there for Peyton Ziegelman and the Spoilers. Lobs it into Bjerteby. Nice feed. Big bucket there for Molly Bjerteby. Closing in on an 8-8. 53-43. In fact, she does have an 8-8. 8 boards, 8 points. Nice find to Ryder on the other side. Carly Ryder. Ryder now with 12 points. 53-45. Lead back down to 8. Couple of minutes to go in regulation. 3-on-3 here. Black Cloud and the Spoilers will slow it down. Ziegelman. Black Cloud. Dropped off to LeClaire. LeClaire's been big here. 3 made 3-pointers in the second half. Sends it to Presting. Back to LeClaire. This is a big possession here. Got to think Grafton scores. That might be a big dagger. LeClaire, short. Rebound. Crockett takes and draws the foul. And so that is that's the first personal on Peyton Ziegelman. And second team foul, so still a couple of fouls to give for Grafton. Crockett driving, baseline, kick out. Hussar for 3, in and out, rebound. It was touched by Ryder. Ziegelman comes up with it at the end. Up ahead to Bjerteby, extra pass LeClaire. She's able to save it to Black Cloud. And they can run off some more clock into Bjerteby, and there's a foul. Hussar. It's her 4th. And it'll be free throws the rest of the way here for the Grafton Spoilers. And Molly Bjerteby goes back here to the free throw line. Payne Ziegelman's pulled in 4 unofficial huge rebounds as Molly Bjerteby closes in on a double-double, 9 points and 8 rebounds. 54-45. Time starting to wind down here for Northern Cass as there's 2 big free throws there for Molly Bjerteby. Crockett, top of the key. Crockett, Ryder going inside and lost control. Leads to a turnover there. And Northern Cass nearly lost it. LeClaire and the Spoilers, they just got to hold on, really. In the corner, and a timeout is called by Grafton. 55-45, 53 seconds left in regulation. Let's keep it here. Both teams with one timeout to go. Again, Grafton is in the bonus. It's free throws the rest of the way. They're up by 10. Hussar with 4 fouls. Cindy Suda with 4 fouls. That's Northern Cass and Grafton, respectively. Everybody else with 3 or less. Free throws tonight. Molly Bjornaby has been pretty good. She's been 6 of 8. That's 75%. Kate LeClaire has been 4 of 6. That's 66%. Peyton Zingelman just 1 of 2, 50%. Cindy Suda 3 of 4, 75%. Elle Schumacher 0 for 1. So of the ladies on the floor there for Grafton, I think the one you maybe foul is Black Cloud just because she hasn't been there yet. But, I mean, it's just a tough assignment here for Northern Cass, try to generate more offensive opportunities. As Bjornaby does get held up, and she is going to go to the free throw line. That's Olivia Olson's 4th foul. Olson tonight had 6 rebounds in the first half. She has none in the second half. As Molly Bjornaby and the Spoilers look to snap a 3-game losing skid here. Give themselves some more momentum. Second one is missed. Rebound goes to Crockett. Got to go up the floor quickly here. Crockett does just that. Hop, skip, and a jump, and a bucket for Hayden Crockett. 35 points and 4 rebounds. Up ahead, nice find. LeClaire off the box and in. Kate LeClaire, 23 points for her. And the Grafton Spoilers, they're going to snap a 3-game losing skid as Hayden Crockett's darling 37-point night will be overshadowed there by the setback. 58-49, 17 seconds left in regulation. Again, let's keep it here. Don't forget to stick around for post-game stats and analysis, post-game coaches and player interviews as well. Thanks again to both head coaches for extending their time before the game. Had a great chat with Kyle Morhart. A little bit longer chat than Wade Haugen. No disrespect to Coach Haugen. Great coach, great guy. But Morhart, of course, Hillsboro teacher. And lots of great memories, great stories there from over the years. And just happy that he gets another opportunity there after spending a number of years with Thompson. Head coach Jason Brand learning a lot from that magician of the basketball court. Again, it's not the result this team wanted tonight, but they're going to seriously challenge in the region. Steal for Crockett. The 3 is off the mark, and that's just fatigue right there. Hayden, you can't say Hayden Crockett didn't show up tonight. That's for darn sure. 37 points tonight, 4 rebounds. As there's a foul, Kate LeClaire draws it. Carly Ryder, that's her 3rd. But Kate LeClaire and these Grafton Spoilers, boy, if they keep this balance going, no, they fell to Carrington. Double-digit setback, I do believe. But they're going to have a shot. They're certainly going to have a shot as LeClaire knocks down the free throw. Of course, Carrington, Thompson, Devil's Lake, those look to be the solid top 3. The order of the top 3, well, who knows how that's going to finish out as Reese Lovick pulls down a rebound. Under 10 seconds left. Crockett looking for 40 maybe. Should draw the foul. Get a chance at 39. Foul will go here against Savannah Blackcloud. That's her 4th. Shot is up and good for Hayden Crockett. Second one is good. 59-51. So the Grafton Spoilers, they have the sweep tonight. They won the C squad, the JV, and the varsity matchup. 59-51 is the final. The Grafton Spoilers get the win over the Northern Cass Jaguars. We'll step away, be back for post-game stats and analysis, interviews, and our player and play of the game next on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying solutions for these limiting factors. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Coming back here now with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game at Enbridge Life Takes Energy, Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Joined by Kate LeClaire from Grafton. And Kate, congratulations. I know your team has had 3 straight setbacks, and I feel like this was a game you wanted to have, you maybe needed to have to get your mojo back, so to speak.
Yeah, I think the last 3 games have really put some fire into us to finally get a win. So.
You had 3 massive three-pointers in the second half. Just walk me through those moments and the confidence you have to take those shots.
I started off the game not making them, and I was a little frustrated. So coach sat me down on the bench and gave me a little pep talk and told me just to shoot how I can shoot, and they started going in. So.
I was impressed. Of course, the key to any good, successful team is to have balanced scoring, balanced rebounding. It seems like everybody shows up, everybody contributes, and everybody works hard on this team.
Yeah, we came off a long break. We didn't play over Christmas break, so I think it just took a couple quarters to get our feet back under us, and we played basketball how we can, and I think our confidence is greater than it was last year, so hopefully we can just continue to grow.
I know you mentioned off air a goal of yours is to get to the region championship this year. What else, maybe you personally, are you looking to, is a goal for you or you're working on in order to get to that region championship?
I just need to get in shape more and get some more shots up because my shots haven't been falling as much as I want them to. But
well, they certainly fell tonight. Kate LeClaire, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Kate, congratulations. Best of luck the rest of the way, and we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
All right, and let's bring in here our head coach for Grafton, Mr. Wade Hegan. And, Coach, you knew you had to stop Crockett tonight. Well, you didn't quite do that, but outside of her and Ryder, you stopped everybody else, and you got to take that as a win.
It is. I told the girls, I'm fine with Crockett scoring. She's going to score. She's, like I said, one of probably the best Class A basketball and one of the better players all around in the state of North Dakota. So I just told them, make it tough on her. Make it hard for her to get the ball if she passes it. Even if she drives in, step in, I'm fine with taking a block. Just wear her down so her legs, she doesn't miss free throws. And towards the end, she missed a couple free throws. So it's hard to stop those great players like that.
We talked with Kate, of course, about needing this win maybe to get the confidence back that this team, as you were telling me before, they certainly can win a lot more games and get to those moments that they want to get to. How big was this win tonight for that?
It's big. It's always hard to win on the road. Northern Cass is a great team. They're a hardworking team. They're out a couple girls tonight, but they worked hard. They fought. Just the confidence. Confidence is a huge thing in girls basketball. I feel, that one win, hopefully we can start momentum forward, getting some wins and putting them together and keep on playing hard and playing aggressive until February, and that's when the real season starts.
Of course, you alluded to it in the pregame conversations that you want to be a team where there's not just one player that the defenses have to focus on. And you dealt that tonight, I think, especially in the first half when you had 7 different scores, 5 or 6 of the 7 getting at least 4 points, 4 to 7 points. And, oh, by the way, they all pulled down a couple of rebounds as well. And you finished that game with multiple scores with at least 4 points. You got to feel like you're doing the right thing here.
It is. It's nice to have those scores go out and score like Kate. I think she had 22 or whatever like that. But, if you can get girls out there that are contributing, scoring 4 to 6 points a game, that adds up. And then you are hard to beat. And then that leaves a Kate wide open outside. And when she gets hot, she gets hot. So it's nice to have that balanced everybody out there. I tell them, if you're on the floor, you're a threat. Defensively, offensively, you want the ball. And when you get the ball, you're going to score.
Talk about the upcoming schedule for your ladies and kind of what's next from this point.
We have Thompson on Tuesday, which is always a great matchup. Thompson's always a great team, top in the state. Jason does a great job there. Then we have a Hillsborough team who's a solid team that is constantly getting better, working hard. And then we have a Botno team. We go to Botno on Friday, which will be a long trip, but they're a top team in the state too. So it only starts here and the fun begins.
Wade Hegan joining us here in our post-game conversations. Again, Grafton with the win tonight, 59-51. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck. Safe trips all the way around. We will, of course, see you for the Thompson game next week and the Hillsborough Central Valley game as well. So we're looking forward to seeing more basketball in your live event.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, we'll come back with more post-game stats and analysis coming up next.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Home Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Coming on back here on yourliveevent.com. Again, that final score, the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, DHB.bank. Our stats and storyline of the game here for you. Grafton, they came out on fire they came out with a purpose. I think that's a better way to put it, with a purpose to try to get off that three-game losing skid. And they did just that, scoring 6 of the first 7 points. It did change hands. The lead did change hands in the second quarter, but the Spoilers got back on point in the second half, and they pushed the lead to over a dozen in the game, and that certainly made the difference. The darling night of Hayden Crockett overshadowed by the setback. 39 points for Crockett, 12 for Carly Ryder. That's it. That's the only point scored for Northern Cass tonight. It is. I've been doing this for 8 years now. This is my 8th year doing high school sports across the country, across the Midwest. And this is, I think, the only time I have ever seen a team have just 2 players score all the points. Now, we nearly saw it with Hatton Northwood. You go back to Hatton Northwood, Hillsborough Central Valley a few weeks ago. And that game, there were 4 players scoring points, but it was mostly Azure and Pinky in that game. You can go back and watch it on yourliveevent.com. But there were 2 other players that scored. no other player scored tonight. So that's the kind of uniqueness you don't want to have if you're Northern Cass. But great roster. They were down a couple of pieces tonight. You got to keep that in mind. Tess Jalbert and Addie Winterquist, if they're on the floor, they certainly make a difference in the game tonight. So take this with a grain of salt, but certainly Northern Cass can learn from this. We'll talk about the rest of the team stats here in a little bit. Individually, though, it was a balanced attack from Grafton. It was exactly what you wanted if you're Wade Haugen's squad. 24 points for Kate LeClaire. She leads the way. 3 massive three-pointers in the second half. They're just 7 points in the first half. LeClaire puts 17 on the board. She had 4 rebounds as well. Molly Bjornaby was huge down the stretch, especially from the free throw line. She was 3 of 4 in the fourth quarter herself. From the line, she finished, let me do the quick math here, 7 of 10, 7 of 11, something like that. We'll tally up the free throws here in just a little bit. But 11 points for Molly Bjornaby tonight, 9 for Sydney Suda, and some big buckets in the third quarter. 4 points each for Savannah Blackcloud, Paige Suda, and Elle Schumacher. She had some big moments in the second quarter, and 3 points for Peyton Zingelman tonight as well. Annalise Presting, she didn't score, but she picked up 3 rebounds, some big rebounds, especially down the stretch. Handled the ball well as well. Shooting-wise, interestingly enough, despite the fact that Northern Cass fell by 8 points, they shot about the same amounts from the field. 20 of 59 for Grafton and 18 of 53 for Northern Cass. That's equates about 34% each side. So some good percentages, but Grafton just put up more shots. They're able to put up 6 more shots and make 2 more shots and make some additional free throws as well. You take a look at, let's look at the free throw percentage here now, especially in the fourth quarter. Grafton really showed up there. They were 5 of 8 from the line in the fourth quarter. 9 of 13 from the line in the first half. 7 of 12 from the line in the second half. That equates to 16 of 25, which is, obviously more than 50%. Do the math here. You can do it at home as well. 64% from the line. Not too shabby for a high school squad. Rebounds, they were led by Molly Bjornaby's 8 boards, 7 as well, or 6, for Savannah Blackcloud. Let's do the tally here, shall we, at home. Rebound-wise, I apologize for not giving you the halftime rebound tallies, but for Grafton, they collected to here 11 and 17, 21, 25, and 34 total rebounds tonight for Grafton. Meanwhile, the Northern Cass was led by Olivia Olson, 6 rebounds, all coming in the first half. Hayden Crockett finished with 4 rebounds. Herself, Reese Lavik pulled down 5 rebounds despite no points. So that gets it to 15, and let's see here. 25 rebounds. So that's a big stat right there in and of itself. 34-25, Grafton out-rebounds Northern Cass. Again, when you don't have Addie Winterquist out there, Winterquist at 6'1", Tess Jalbert even at 5'7", really talented athletic junior. She's the libero, of course, for the Jaguar volleyball team. We don't have those two pieces out there. It makes it really hard to win the game. Not saying that that's an excuse by any means, but that's certainly, you got to keep that in mind. Turnover-wise, Grafton also held on to the ball a little bit better with 17 turnovers for Grafton. Northern Cass finishing with 18 turnovers, so one more turnover there. Again, we had a couple of ties, a couple of lead changes. Largest lead for Northern Cass, I believe, was 2. Largest lead for Grafton, I believe, was 12 for the game. Free throws. I didn't get to the free throws there for Northern Cass in the second half. They were 3 of 4 in the third quarter, and they were also 3 of 4 in the fourth quarter. In fact, nobody even attempted a free throw outside of Ryder and Crockett tonight. So 6 of 8 in the second half, 4 of 7 in the first half. That's 10 of 15 in the game, 66% from the line. So Grafton made 6 more free throws, and they made 2 more shots. Again, that's the name of the game, 59-51. Interestingly enough, the math doesn't quite add up there, but at any point, my math might be a little bit incorrect. So take that with a grain of salt as well. That's some stats and figures of this contest. Let's get you to our remaining features here. Let's get you through our Precision Egg. Precision Egg, Agassi Precision Egg play of the game. And Agassi Precision Egg, it's your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit that website, plannerdoc.com. Plannerdoc.com. Precision play of the game. Molly Bjornaby, her free throws down the stretch. She hit some big clutch free throws. She also had some big clutch rebounds down the stretch as well. Those were big in sealing the deal. Kate LeClair's three-pointers were certainly big as well, but you got to share the love when LeClair was our player of the game. So give a play of the game there to Molly Bjornaby on the night tonight. Again, our final score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Grafton 59, Northern Cass 51. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. And, well, they're turning out even more lights, which means that it's time for us to hit the road, so to speak. From all of us here at YourLiveEvent.com, for Nicholas Osaby on the camera here this evening. Again, the Grafton Spoilers move to 2-3 on the year, and the Northern Cass Jaguars fall to 6-3 on the season. From all of us here at YourLiveEvent.com, and again, Nicholas Osaby on the camera, James Martins saying, basketball fans, show some pride. Have a great night.